Welcome to the Overwatch OP hero reveal for Bastion, aka...
Look at them legs! Look at them legs, they're amazing! Walk strong, kick hard, let me see you lunge!
Bastion was originally created as a peacekeeper equipped with missiles, Gatling guns, and assault rifles, and the ability to switch rapidly between them. Eventually, the Omnic crisis hit hard, but not as hard as the intense regret of drunkenly equipping one robot with more weapons than an entire army. Bastion woke up several years later in a forest with a new love and curiosity for nature, but he now wanders around in search of a purpose in a war-turned world. Bastion overall will be gentle, but if Bastion senses danger, he'll be triggered faster than your average social justice warrior.
What the fig, mate? Did you just assume my gender?
Bastion is surprisingly a versatile hero, and is able to be played on attack as well as defense in the right hands, executing flanks as well as devastating frontline pressure with coordinated teams. Bastion is in the defense hero role, and as such, is equipped with some sort of crowd control. But unlike his other peers in the section, his crowd control comes from his very presence. It is almost as if he emits an aura of butthurt, able to lead tanks, assaults, and even healers away from the objective, and placing them in unfavorable positions. Even in teamfights, the butthurt aura is so strong that the attackers will fall under some sort of taunt status effect, and target Bastion and only Bastion, no matter how many people are shooting them. Bastion's first ability is Legs. This is the least utilized Bastion ability, and really divides the cancer Bastions from the bad Bastions. With these puppies, Bastion is able to reposition themselves to different positions, constantly moving to new positions and allowing Bastion to have the element of surprise with each enemy push. Why does nobody use this? Why do I have to make a segment telling people that legs are a thing? If Bastion sees a flanker, rather than wasting his time and pressure waiting, Bastion could use these luscious metallic members to take the situation like this. Oh, Bastion wa anata korosu tame ni watashi no me desu. Watashi wa anata no hakkai o teshi suru hitsuyo ga arimasu. Genji deflect! And turn it into this. Genji. Nani? Bastion's second ability is called which allows Bastion to switch between two of the most overpowered guns in the entire fucking game. When in recon mode, Bastion is more mobile and does enough damage to kill squishies in seconds, and with well-placed headshots can even fuck up tanks. That's not even the worst of it. This gun's spread is so minimal that Bastion can even pick off Pharahs from a distance. And you know, you guessed it, seconds! When in sentry mode, Bastion loses all mobility and grows a weird blue pimple, but who needs mobility when you basically double your damage per second? In this mode, Bastion basically mows down squishies and tanks alike like they were made of a sheet of cardboard. If covered by a coordinated team, Bastion is literally able to create so much pressure on the enemy team that Freddie Mercury himself would come out of his grave to give you a round of applause. If a sneaky Bastion is able to set up behind the enemy team, he can single-handedly kill the entire team. This is like an ultimate in a primary fire. Bastion's third ability is self-repair. It's literally just a heal. I mean, you can heal on the ground, you can heal in the air, heal on the payload, heal in front of a diva, heal in front of a Genji, heal as you stare in the eyes of your enemy as they die. And as they draw their last breath, relish in the fact that the last thing they will ever hear, the last thing they'll ever see, is the hum of your beeps as your vitality increases, as if you symbolically stored their very soul in between your cold, metallic gears. Bastion's ultimate is called
Pharah-senpai, notice me!
Bastion becomes a literal tank for a short time because, you know, a Gatling gun and a highly accurate foot soldier wasn't enough. Like, Blizzard, how do you expect me to believe that anyone was able to stop an army of these 3-in-1 death machines if literally one of these things are able to lay waste to entire teams of superhumans, literally able to snap steel beams in one punch? Like, whoever designed these things wanted people to die. Like, more than Reaper does. That aside, while in tank mode, Bastion increases health, learns rocket jump, and can 2 to 3 shot a tank and 1-shot everyone else. There are so few counters to this move that unless you are Reinhardt or Zarya, the only thing you can do is just stay at a distance and shoot at him, which is most likely going to bring attention to yourself, and you don't want that. And to those divas and Genjis I particularly hear you saying deflect and shield, I ask you a simple question. Can you deflect explosions? Didn't think so. As for fighting scenarios, I don't think there's anything that you guys already don't know. I mean, other than simply, pointed and clicking, shooting and busted, I don't think there's anything really to talk about. Alright, fine, if you guys insist. Your friend's about to get play of the game. Press Q.